Hi, I'm Destiny Denny.
And I'm Catherine Mozo.
And this is
SCPA Today.
We are back and better for another broadcast. You know we will always be here to give you the inside scoop about all things SCPA.
Okay, so this is the month of November, and for SCPA students, that means homecoming.
This year, we will be kicking it old school with the theme of nostalgia to reminisce about growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, so be sure to dress up in your coolest old school apparel and dance the night away with your friends at homecoming.
Oh, attendance infraction. What a drag. Luckily, there is a way to get back your privileges and get off probation. Why don't you tell us about it, Destiny?
I'll be glad to, Catherine. The way to get your privileges back is to appeal. You guys, it's not a hard process. I know getting out of bed so early in the morning can be the most difficult thing in the world. But would you rather not be able to go to things like school dances, field trips, all because your bed's too comfy?
You could sign up for appeals on Power School in the bulletin area. Your bed will always wait for you, but will homecoming wait? A way to get off and stay off probation is going to Saturday school, also known as Core Academy. You can always bring your friends and make it a protective get-together.
Also, if you are on probation for D's and F's, contact your teachers to figure out how you can raise your grade and be sure to turn in all missing work. Most teachers do accept late work, and like Miss Babby says, some credit is better than no credit. If you want more information about appeals and probation, go have a chat with Miss Strasser. I hope to see you at homecoming.
Okay, I think we should stop talking about them and the most interesting topics.
You're so right, Catherine. Today we'll be highlighting the World Series where the Chicago Cubs take it all after 108 years of waiting. They finally did it.
That's a long time to wait. Good job, Cubs. We also be talking about some other star players in our campus. Our student of the month, Leslie Lopez and her DC trip, Coolio Nash and Miss Cash. But before, let's go to Ryan Manali for the weather.
Good morning, SCPA. This is Ryan Manalik reporting the weather from the back of the school. For the Homecoming Spirit Week, we will see the weather to be sunny or relatively sunny in the low 80s or the high 70s. So the weather would be relatively warm, so that means drink lots of water and stay hydrated. And that's a wrap. Back to you, Catherine and Destiny.
Thank you, Ryan, for the weather. I'll be sure to stay hydrated and lose the extra layers for Spirit Week. The end of October and beginning of November is very special for baseball. It's World Series time. This year, the Chicago Cubs went head-to-head with the Cleveland Indians.
Now, for all you baseball fans out there, here are some of the highlights of the World Series from Johnny and Jose.
Alright guys, this is the Game 7 of the World Series, the very final one. It is the 5th inning and the first pitch. Javier Baez with the home run to put more runs on the board with the 5-1 lead in the 5th inning. Then John Lester throws a wild pitch which brings in 2 runs. Now it makes it 5-3 in the bottom of the 5th. Now, in the 8th inning, Davis hits a home run which brings in 2 runs and the game all tied up. We will go to extra innings, but there was the most important rain delay in history. Then in the top of the 10th, Ben Zobrist brings in a run, the most important hit in the game. It will be 8-6. Later on, the Indians are not done. Davis hits a single in the gapper, which brings in a run. Then to the last out, they bring in Montgomery. Martinez hits a little grounder to Bryant and gets the guy out. And the Cubs have won the World Series. The first time since 1908, the Cubs have broken the curse and the drought. Hello guys, I'm Jose.
And I'm Johnny.
And we're going to do an overview of the World Series.
You know, that was a very entertaining game. You know, it was a thriller coming back from a down 3-1. You know, how do you think this stands on the all-time rankings of World Series?
I say that this was one of the greatest World Series ever. Both teams were hitting at it. They were going after it. They really wanted both of them really wanted the World Series. There was some errors that caused the game to end the Cubs for a win or the Indians for a loss or switch it up. But yeah, I say, and that rain delay that happened too, that was one of the greatest rain delays too, because Jason Hayward got to talk with his team and yeah, he got to talk to his team and bring them back up. So yeah. And do you think that Ben Zobrist deserved that MVP?
Most definitely. Vince Overs, especially in the Game 7, he did have a good game. He had a few clutch hits that really was the ultimate deciding factor in the Chicago Cubs winning the game. So, in 2015, he won the World Series with the Royals, and in 2016, to come back with the Chicago Cubs and to be able to have clutch hits and pull it out for them was a good one. So I think he was deserving of it.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, the curse has been broken. If you guys don't know what the curse is, it's called the curse of the Billy Goat. One day there was a man with a goat inside Wrigley Field in 1945. So when he went inside, the owner of the Cubs told him to get out because the goat smelled and all the fans were arguing. So when he got out, he told the owner of the Chicago Cubs that they will never win a World Series. But this year, 2016, was the year that the Cubs have won the World Series. Now we're gonna go back to Destiny and Catherine.
I dedicate those highlights to you, Miss Babby. Let's talk about the highlighted students on campus, the Students of the Month. 2 of the October Students of the Month are Tanya Casas and Julianne Ndora. Now let's go to those on-campus stars.
Hey SCPA, ever wanted your face up on the office wall? We're going to show you how to do that.
Hi, my name is Julianne J. Nadora, and I am in 8th grade.
I'm Tanya, and I stage manage, so I can't manage my own life.
I think I was chosen because I tried my hardest to participate as much as I can, and I dedicated all of my energy as well as effort into the work that I have done.
Be studious and be able to give 100% in all of your work, and since we go to performing arts school, know how to manage your arts and your academics.
Being the Student of the Month of October makes me very proud. Ever since the beginning of the school year, I told myself to work hard and to push myself forward even beyond the challenges that I couldn't face.
So Student of the Month is chosen by a team of teachers from each grade level. So the 8th grade team will get together, the 9th grade team will get together. They will discuss the students that fall under the category for that month. So they're going to be looking for professional students that are professional across all classes. And then that's how we choose the Student of the Month.
Congratulations to all our Student of the Month. Keep up the good work. Hey Destiny, do you notice any of the arts teachers were missing?
Oh, yeah, I did. They were gone October 25th through the 28th. Where did they go?
They went to Dallas, Texas to tour Booker T. Washington High School of the Performing and Visual Arts. Let's go to Principal Farson to get more information of the ASN conference.
Greetings SCPA families, it's great to be back. We just had an exciting and amazing week at the National Arts Schools Network Conference in Dallas, Texas. We took 3 teachers, the parent organization Friends Foundation president, and myself to an amazing opportunity full of energy, surrounded by school leaders, surrounded by teachers, surrounded by professionals in the arts and academics who inspired a magical awakening of what it means to be an innovative art school. It's an exciting opportunity for SCPA because our vision talks about being a national model for a public arts school. When we surround ourselves by art schools leaders from all over the world, there were folks there from Canada, the United Kingdom, Mexico, and other countries. And when you surround yourself with them, you learn a lot about what it means to be a quality art school. You learn and get to talk and dialogue about the strongholds, the opportunities, and the challenges. And more than that, you get to dream, and it's always an exciting thing to dream together.
It's so cool to see other schools doing what we do. It gives us an opportunity to learn from others. Speaking of learning from others, we have one of our seniors who got selected to represent the Latinx community in DC. Let's go to Leslie Lopez to see what we can learn from her trip to DC.
The adventure starts now. Hello, my name is Leslie Lopez, a senior here at SCPA. I recently was chosen to attend the White House Initiative on Educational Excellence for Hispanics to represent the Latina community.
Through this program, I've been able to do so many things that I would have never thought I would do. They told me about the FBI Teen Academy, and so I was the only one who applied, took advantage of it. Out of the 60 students who attended this FBI Teen Academy, I was the only Latina who was fluent in Spanish. So these are some of the advantages you get as being a part of the program. 13 and 18, they're eligible. They just got to be Latinas and have a 2.8 average GPA average. If anyone's interested and doesn't know how to get to the application, just come to me. I'll be more than glad to help you guys out.
Leslie did such a good job in DC. She got to meet so many people. She got to just do so many great things. It's so amazing that she had that opportunity.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite place to go in San Diego, Destiny?
My favorite place to go is Balboa Park because it has beautiful architecture, nice places to eat, and really pretty plants everywhere.
That's great because this week we will be featuring San Diego's amazing place, Balboa Park. San Diego is full of history, beautiful architecture, and great food. Balboa Park is one of the places that has all of that in one. Tell us more about it, Joyce.
Balboa Park is one of the few landmarks we have in San Diego, California. People tend to travel from all over the world to come see several museums, gardens, and to admire the lovely original architecture. Balboa Park also hosts ceremonies such as weddings and birthday parties, great for this year's Sweet 16. By the way, if you guys have a free Tuesday, you can hop down to Balboa Park to visit the different museums for free. Make sure you stop by the Visitor Center to see which museums are free that day. There are also a few rides near the zoo entrance, such as the butterfly swings, the train ride, and a carousel. Balboa Park is also pet friendly. Feel free to walk your little friend through Balboa Park to sightsee with you. Several performances happen in Balboa Park too. Many are street performers, but there are also many at the Old Globe, Oregon Pavilion, and the Prado Theater and the Puppet Theater. Feel free to support the street acts. Many are for charity or good causes. If you would like to be a street performer in Balboa Park, feel free to visit the Visitor Center in Balboa Park for more information. There are many cool and free attractions. Feel free to visit one of the oldest hotspots in San Diego.
I know I'll be stopping by Balboa Park soon. Are you the type of student who lives for the fashion, serves looks on a daily, or just want to work in the fashion industry? Well, here's the club for you, Fashion Club.
I met a lady girl named me and Sally Boo down at the diner. She wore a polka dot dress and some high shoes. She was so fine. And all the girlies hated the fellas wanted to date her, and all I could say to her was, God, I hated us. I say, God, I hated us. Let me see you rock, little.
Fashion Club has fashion-based meetings every Tuesday from 2 to 3:30 and Thursdays from 2 to 3:30. They have meetings for makeup. Be sure to stop by if you're interested.
We are back with another episode of PA Cribs. This week we'll be taking a tour of Miss Cash's room. Her room is full of history, and she even has President Obama in there.
That's so cool. Let's take a look.
Oh, hi SCPA. Welcome to my crib. Come on in. One of the things that I wanted to do was put all of the different presidents on the wall. So those are all the presidents in order. Of course, my good friend Barack Obama. And then over here, this is a map of the US, and these are actually all the places that I've been to in the United States. One of the things that I wanted for my classroom was an office that was separate from the kids' space. Sorry, young adult space. I definitely dug this out of the trash. I dug those out of the trash. These are our students, and you'll notice their backpacks are hanging because there are hooks on every single table. All right, SCPA, you don't have to go to class, but you can't stay here.
Next time you're in class, be sure to take a small walk around the classroom to be able to learn even more about U.S. history.
This week we had the honor of talking to a student on campus who is living a dream, Coolio Nash. Coolio is an independent artist who makes his own music.
That's amazing, but it sounds really hard. I wonder how he does it. Let's find out.
Hi, my name is Coolio Nash, and I am a solo artist, and I work with a band. I've done quite a few shows over the past 2 years. I ended up having I have a bi-monthly residency at Hard Rock Cafe, and then I've done shows at places like House of Blues, the Ironic. I'd say if you want to produce your own music or start writing your own music, the best thing to do is just first, I'd say, learn a lot of covers. Because if you want to perform in places like Hard Rock Cafe or something like that, they like for you to know a lot of covers. And then, of course, writing original material. And also, if you ever need any advice, I'm here. I spent all my time fooling around, and I don't realize I'm bringing you down, but just know, just know, just know, just know you're the only one for me, baby. But what do I know about love? I may be young, but I've seen enough, so take a piece of my love today, and please don't let it go to waste, and please be here to stay, 'cause I need your love.
Well, that's all for this week's broadcast. Thank you for watching. We love having you.
Tune in next time. Bye.